It's raining chocolate sprinkles! Hi guys, happy to be back again. I hope you like the colour green because in this week's episode we'll be getting amongst Zaandam! For ultimate concentration levels, it's time to put the kids to bed while I take you on a journey through the most iconic places and hidden gems this city has to offer. We will also explore the history, and I will speak to some of the locals to check the vibe and hear what they have to say about living here. So without hesitation, let's get amongst it! Whether you decide on taking the train, bus, car or plane, you shouldn't have any problems when it comes to travelling to Zaandam. Schiphol Airport is the closest airport and there is a direct train that will take you straight to Zaandam station. From there, everything is walking distance. So let's begin our journey at one of Zaandam's main landmarks, the iconic Intel Hotel. Opened in 2010, this striking building consists entirely of stacked Zaan houses. The building was designed by Wilfred van Vender and has been designed with 4 shades of Zaan green. As you make your way towards the centre of the city, you will come across the Gedentegracht, which, unlike the name suggests, is actually a shopping street, with cute bridges that link the shops on both sides. At the end of the shopping street, if you make a right turn, you'll find yourself at the Dam. There are many terraces and restaurants located here, plus the all-important Tsar Peter Monument. This statue serves as a reminder of the stay of Tsar Peter the Great in Zaandam. Speaking of history, let's get amongst the past! Zaandam is definitely not the oldest city in the Netherlands, as it was only created in 1811 by merging the towns of Oost-Zaandam and West-Zaandam. The city of Zaandam was mentioned as a city in a document dated in 21 October 1811 by Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. The coat of arms of Zaanstad features 2 whales, as whaling was one of the main industries in the whole of Holland, and especially in the Zaandam region. Zaandam was known at this time for their shipbuilding industry, as they had around 50 shipyards that built dozens of seagoing vessels per year. It became so famous that Tsar Peter the Great of Russia visited Zaandam in 1697 and in 1717 to study. In 1813, the city became known for the Zaandam uprising. Napoleon Bonaparte had lost a large part of his great army and he was looking for new men to fill the shortages. This was met with resistance and would eventually lead to 6 men being executed by firing squad. There has traditionally been a lot of business activity on the banks of the River Zaan, most notably the cacao processing industry, with Verkade still being one of the leading chocolate factories in the Netherlands. In 1871, Claude Monet visited Zaandam. The world-famous painter was so impressed by the Zaan landscape, including the mills, wooden houses and the River Zaan, that he made no less than 25 paintings and 9 sketches. Okay, so let's move on to some of the more iconic places to visit while you were here. The Tsar Peter House is one of the oldest wooden houses in the Netherlands. It is the second oldest museum behind the Tylers Museum in Haarlem. This now world-famous house was where the Russian Tsar Peter the Great stayed in 1697. Experience Zaan's heritage with a visit to Zaanse Schans is a freely accessible residential working area from 1850. Stroll past the bakery museum and enjoy the smell of fresh cakes, or take a look inside the warehouse where clogs are made. The various mills, museums, crafts, cheese factory and pewter foundry are not to be missed. It is good to know that people still live there, so keep this in mind during your visit. Check out the agenda and catch a show at the Zaan Theatre. The theatre has 2 halls, the Royal Ahold Hall and the Forbo Loring Hall. The Verkade Foyer has a huge glass wall, giving the public a beautiful view of the Zaan. Visit Unknown Art Gallery. It is a new kind of art gallery which focuses on contemporary, modern and street art. All visitors from all walks of life are welcome to discover, admire and even purchase artworks from both emerging and established artists. Visit the Tsar Peter Monument in the middle of Dam Square. This historical landmark is made of bronze and was installed as a gift from Tsar Nicholas II in 1911. There are also many nice places to grab something to eat or drink while roaming the city. Learn how the city developed throughout the centuries by visiting Zaan's Museum. Zaan's Museum offers a glimpse into Zaandam's industrial history with exhibitions on shipbuilding, costumes and art. There are so many things to see and do while you're here visiting Zaandam! Saying that, I have also made an honourable list for the more popular attractions I have missed. Now let's check out some of the city's hidden gems. Once an ammunition factory that was closed to the public, you should definitely check out Hembroek Terrein. This former industrial site is now home to event spaces and artist studios, making it a cultural hotspot. Check out the website before visiting to see what markets and activities are on. At the end, you can get something to eat and drink at Lab 44. Go for a relaxing stroll along the polder. The Westend polder is the closest to Zaandam and easily walkable. Take the Westerwindpad, which offers great water views, plant and bird life, and windmills. Now let's get amongst the locals!
I live in Zaandam now for 10 years.
12 jaar. Nee, 12 jaar.
Born in Portugal, Lisbon.
Hier geboren, op Aruba opgegroeid. Nou ja, laat ik het eerlijk zeggen, meer Arubaan dan Nederlander. Waarom? Omdat ik niks van Nederland toen wist. Daarentegen ook nog in New York gewoond en toen hier in Nederland terechtgekomen.
And I came to the Netherlands to study and work.
Ik kwam hier van New York omdat ze veel te veel sponsors wouden. En uiteindelijk mijn vader in Nederland opeens zat. Toen heb ik de keuze genomen om naar Nederland te komen. Het was niet echt direct een keuze, het was meer een situatie om naar Nederland te komen. Om ergens anders heen te gaan, omdat je dan niet zoveel sponsors en zoveel, hoe moet ik het zeggen, anderman in de weg zitten. Omdat je in Amerika sponsors nodig hebt om je voortgang. Dat betekent dus dat ze alle afgiftes, aangiftes en dingen moeten doen voor jou. En jij moet je waarborgen om in Amerika te blijven. Nou, dat was ik niet van plan. Dus vervolgens had ik gekozen om naar Nederland te komen. Ja, heel veel dingen zijn in Zaandam veranderd. Waarom? Omdat het een tussenstop is tussen naar Amsterdam. En het is steeds meer een Amsterdam ding geworden. Vanwege de feit van woninggebrek.
The biggest change I see is mostly more people living here. Also more tourists. The city is known as being very close to Amsterdam and it has some remarkable places to visit. So more tourists, more houses, more people. My favorite thing to do in the city is really the most simple thing, like going to the market mostly on Saturday or just take the bike. We live here maybe 15 minutes with a bike to the Zanzeschans, to the windmills. Just wander around. There are some really nice landscapes around.
Wonen en zo min mogelijk. Ik ga niet naar de stad, sorry. Ik kom uit een stad, ik heb in Amsterdam gewoond, ik heb in New York gewoond. Iedereen noemt het een stad. Het is geen stad, het is een dorp.
So one thing a bit annoying is that more and more buildings are coming. I'm not sure if we have all the resources to accommodate more and more people.
Er is veel te veel beweging in het feit dat ze denken dat het veel makkelijker zou zijn. Net zoals bijvoorbeeld een gedempte gracht weer openmaken als een gracht en denken dat de winkels daar zichzelf beter gaan worden. Terwijl het eigenlijk meer op toerisme begint te lijken. Sorry, niet slim. Je kan zeker de fiets pakken, dat is zeker leuk. Je kan zeker de omgeving verkennen, zeker leuk. Alleen ik zou zeker niet naar de stad gaan, want het is niet zo leuk.
Again, the windmills, I would not miss that one. If you have the opportunity to go instead of going directly, just go with a bus or car, take the bicycle or walk. Then you have some local businesses, small businesses, and also typical houses from here. It's very pretty to see. Get amongst it, subscribe.
Get amongst it and subscribe.
So there we have it, my friends. For all you guys that stuck it out until the end of this video, I can't thank you enough. I really hope you enjoyed the content and learned something new along the way. If you're interested in being interviewed in your hometown, please send an email inquiry here. If the stars align and your town is on the list, hopefully that can be organized. Also, don't forget to head to the comments section and let me know what you thought of the video. Maybe I forgot to mention something super important that might be useful for others. For those of you that want to get amongst the donations and help this channel grow, please feel free to head on over to Buy Me a Coffee and get amongst that. All links and extra information about this video will be added to the description. Thanks again and see you guys on the next adventure. Tot ziens!